Alright, let's get started. Yeah, so we're live now. Let's just see. Okay. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. Let's get started. You guys know what it is. We're here live every single day, 7 days a week, twice, and I show you guys exactly how I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day with less than 1% risk. And the craziest thing is, it's completely free. So you don't have to pay. You should never have to pay. Remember, if you're paying anyone to learn how to trade, you're getting scammed. All right. So what we're going to be going through here right now is exactly how I actually take all my trades, where I set my stop loss, where I set my take profit, the markets that we trade. Now, obviously, it's the weekend, so the only markets that are open are the crypto markets, right? Now, the one thing that I want to clarify to everybody is, people come in here and they say, oh, I love trading gold. Oh, I love trading. Look, at the end of the day, none of your opinions matter, okay? Any feelings you have, none of those things actually will make you profit. You will guaranteed lose all of your money. And the reason is because me and you and you and you and everybody here, we actually have no idea what's going to happen in the markets, okay? Because the markets is billions and billions of dollars that is being moved around, and we actually have no idea what's going to happen. So then you're going to say, how are you able to be profitable? The reason is because we've actually tested thousands and thousands of trading strategies, and it took us over 5 years and over $500,000 that we spent to create our system. And now what we do is we've just been using the strategy day in, day out, and we make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. So let's get started. We'll be taking some trades. We'll be answering some questions. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you put in the comments, put in the chat. And if for all you guys here at the office, if you have any questions, feel free to stop me at any time, okay? So I'm going to start running through right from the beginning how we do everything, how it actually works, what is trading, how do we make money, all of that, all right? So the first thing that we're going to go over is our parameter sheet. Okay, now how do you get the parameter sheet? So how do we get the parameter sheet? So if you go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, right at the top in the menu, you'll actually see where it says parameters. So once you click it, it's going to download this file to you, okay? So let's go through this file, okay? Let's go through it. So by the way, if you guys are in the Toronto area, come visit us in person. We're here 7 days a week, every single day from 11 to 5 o'clock. We'll be here. We'll answer any questions you have. We'll help you get set up. Whatever you need, we're here to help. All right. Now, my phone number is right here. You can actually call me at any time. Okay. If you have any questions, call me, text me. There's my number. Here's our office address. Come visit us in person. And now for anyone who wants to get started, I'll just go to the how to start steps because it's very important to not waste time. Rand just saying, AKA money time. You know what it is. Let's go. So the first thing is, you go to Ibotta.com, get your account set up on their web trader. Now, obviously, because they're licensed and regulated, they have MetaTrader. Most people who've traded have used MetaTrader before, but I like trading on their web trader. It's way easier, and it's actually a really nice platform. Now, step 2, go to our website, justsimpletrading.org. That's where you're going to get access to our trading system. Okay, that's where it runs live for you guys 24/7. Now, step 3 is go to our school community, and it's very easy. You just go. By the way, you guys can take a screenshot right here. Yo, Nico, thank you for the gift, man. Let's go. Nico, what's going on? Clay saying you're seeing BTC. Yeah, so we're going to be taking trades on crypto. Now, once you go to our website and you click Learn, it's going to take you to our school community. Now, over here at the top, once you join, click Classroom. Okay, you're going to click Classroom right there. And then go down to where it says JST Range Bar System Training, okay? Click that, and now watch all of these videos because everybody wants to learn how to trade, and what they really want is they want me to take their hand and tell them, oh, you go here, you click this. I'm not going to do that, okay? The reality is, if you cannot figure this out, I'm literally giving you everything on a silver platter. If you can't figure this out, if you ask me simple questions as to, oh, like I see here, there's buy and sell. what is this? How do I do it? And it says like zoom in and out here. You're like, what does the plus mean? But then you you just don't want it bad enough. Okay, the problem is you're happy with complaining about the price of milk. You're happy with complaining that, oh, gas is like $1. I don't even know how much gas costs right now. Okay, like you're complaining about all of these things because you're distracted. Okay, the reality is it's not that things are expensive. Okay, I want you guys to really understand that nothing is expensive. The problem is you're just not making enough money. That's the real problem. Okay, they make private jets, right? That cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you think that they would make private jets if nobody could afford it? No, they make it because people can afford it. Okay? They make Bugattis because people can afford it. They make $100 million mansions because people can afford it. The problem isn't that things are expensive. It's just that you're not making enough money. That's the real problem. So the goal should be, how do we make more money? Stop spending. And look, like I'm gonna tell you guys like things that I had to learn for me to be able to change my life, because I didn't grow up rich. Okay, so I grew up poor basically. Okay, just so you guys understand. And now I'm making your monthly income every day. However much you make in a month, I make every single day. And what I'm doing is I'm showing you guys how to do it. And I don't charge anything. You guys are all sitting here. You guys haven't ever paid me a single penny. In fact, we give you guys snacks and coffee and tea, okay? So really, what you should be doing is you should come here, learn, and understand that you are being distracted by your friends because they're all sitting around and they're like, oh, gas is 3 cents cheaper. It's like 20 minutes away. And you're like, oh, really? Okay, let's go for a drive. Why? What? You're focused on the wrong thing. You know, you're spending that 20 minutes, half an hour going to save literally, you know, if you're filling gas for $100, you're saving $3. But you spent an hour. But now you feel good because all your friends are also doing it. You know what? Everybody is just being broke. You're in this broke mentality. So stop focusing on how to save money. Start focusing on how to make more money. Now, let's get right into it. Let's see if we can take some trades here. Okay, so the first step is you go to indicators and then you click indicator store, search for super, click enter. There's the super trend. Click it, click install free. And then, by the way, all of these recordings are on YouTube, are on TikTok. You can rewatch these at any time. But I go live twice every single day. Okay, I go live twice a day, 7 days a week. Once around this time and then once around 10 p.m. Okay, so you can literally watch me twice a day. I do live trades. So there you go. All right, Sunny's asking, what site is it? So right here is the how to start section, okay? So just take a screenshot. It's all right there. You can even just go to my website, akpwc.com. It's all right there. Now, so let me add the super trend indicator right there. All right, so you guys see, let's just see. Super trend indicator right now is green here. So we're looking for a buy trade. Super trend indicator just went green on BTC as well. So we're looking for a buy trade here right now, but wow, it's pushing up. The only way I would actually enter this trade here is if we get a pullback. So I'm not going to chase the trend. I never chase the trend. We should never chase trends. That's how you're going to lose money. You know what happens? What happens is you're going to see this, and this is another big problem if you're looking at, you know, these time-based candles. You're going to see this huge candle. You see this huge green candle at the end, and what is, like 100% of you guys are going to want to do what? Buy, right? You're like, wow, big candle, let me buy it. And then what happens? Look at that, market comes down, right? That's what happens. Look, from there, the market came down. And now you're gonna look here, you're gonna look at this candle right here. Let me show you guys this right here. You're gonna see this, and what do you see here? Oh my God, it's going down. What am I gonna do? Enter, right? And then what's gonna happen right here? It's gonna go up, and you're gonna lose money. So again and again and again, you keep doing the opposite of what you really should be doing. Okay, this is how most people lose money. So right here, we're having this big push up. So as soon as I get a little bit of a pullback on the range bars, then I'll go ahead and I'll probably enter this trade. So you guys can see the range bars are showing big uptrend. We're starting to get a little bit of the price coming down here. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're waiting, because remember, we don't chase trades, we just wait. What we're going to do is we're going to go over this sheet very, very important. Okay, very important. Now, right here, you guys can see if there's anyone that's selling you a course, if there's anyone that's selling you a bot, anyone that's selling you a subscription, anyone that's selling you anything when it comes to trading, remember it's a scam. Okay, because let me just give you an example. So I was on TikTok the other day and I saw this guy. He was saying I have a 97% win ratio. I was like, first of all, that's impossible. He's lying. I was like, okay, let me see what the scam is. Okay, let me figure out what the scam is. And he's like, oh, it's 90. I get 97% win ratio. It's all in my private Discord. Obviously, it's a private group. Obviously, that's how they do it, right? And I was like, okay, wait. And he's like, if you want access to it, it's $200 a month. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, bro. You're claiming you're getting 97% win ratio, which means you're almost winning every single trade. But you need me to pay you $200. No joke, if I had a 97% win ratio, I would sell everything and go all in. Because I would very quickly go to the hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Like that's what would make sense. But guess what? They're obviously not doing it. Why? Because they're not making money in the markets. We're the only ones. We do all of our trades live. We show you guys all of the trades. We don't sell anything because we make money in the markets. Anybody who's selling you anything, just realize they're not making money in the markets. That's why they need to sell you things. Okay? Now, the last thing is, there's no such thing as flip your money. You can't give someone 5K, they'll give you 50K back. That's not real because it's not scalable, okay? It's the same thing as saying, oh, you give me 10 million and they'll give you 5 billion back. Do you think that happens? No, okay? So you have to remember, businesses need to be scalable, okay? So if it's not scalable, it's a scam. That's what it is, all right? Now, let's see what's going on. Okay, so now that's the how to start. So you guys can take a screenshot and get everything set up. Now, this right here, by the way, you guys all have this sheet, okay? How do we use the range bars? So right here, the range bars are always used at the trend reversals. Okay, what does the trend reversal mean? So when it's going from an uptrend to a downtrend right here, so we're going, we were going up and now we're starting to come back down. It shows on the range bars. That's where we're looking for a sell trade. And then right here, when the trend is reversing, we're going from a downtrend to an uptrend. That's where we're looking for a buy trade. Okay, so it just happens back and forth, and we can basically do this all day long, all right? Now, the next thing, which is probably one of the most important things that you guys really need to focus and understand and listen and really, really absorb this, okay? How much risk is involved? What most people will do is they'll start an account with 500 or 1,000 or whatever. Let's just say you start an account with 1,000. Most likely what your brain is going to tell you is, hey, let's try to make $200 to $500 a day. Okay, right? But on a $1,000 account, that's 20 to 50% a day that you're trying to make. Just realize that that's crazy. If you can do that consistently, you're going to the billions of dollars. Okay, so we always risk less than 1%. Okay, so by the way, you guys have this, so you guys can always follow along with it. Now, if I have a $1,000 account, the maximum, the biggest lot size that I would do is 0.1, which is at 100 points, a $10 trade. The problem is most of you guys will not do that. Most of you guys will say, wow, the last trade I made $10. Let me just do a one lot size. And then you're going to try to do bigger trades, okay? So right here, on 1,000, I would just do a $10 trade. But if I can do a few of them, make an extra 50, make an extra 30, that's crazy numbers, okay? I know it doesn't sound crazy, but that is crazy, okay? Now, on a 10K account, I would max do a $100 trade. Actually, I'd probably do a $20 trade on a 10K account and just make $100, $200. That would be crazy for the day.
What's the best time to trade? The morning time or evening time, or there is no certain time?
Actually, there's no such thing. Obviously, like around when the markets open, around 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., there's a lot of volatility, okay? And then around like 8 to 10 p.m., because the Asian session opens, there's a lot of volatility, right? But the best time to trade is really whenever you have time, okay? Okay, so that's really what it is. Whenever you have time, you can hop on and trade. Because look, right here, and it's crazy. There's so many people that say, just like you asked, like, wait, it's Saturday. What are you even trading? People don't even know that, from Friday evening, the markets, the traditional markets close, stocks and commodities and currencies. But then Sunday evening, it's evening for us here, but it's actually morning in Asia. So the markets actually open up Sunday evening, not Monday morning, Sunday evening. Okay, so it's only from Friday evening to Sunday evening that the markets are technically closed. Sunday evening it opens. So basically, we can trade any market, we can trade at any time. There's more volatility during sometimes, but then again, there's actually, if depends on the pair, there's volatility all the time. Okay. Now here's the thing: all of our trades are technically all the same, 100 points, right? So if we see a reversal, the only difference between a super volatile time and a not volatile time is the time it takes to close the trade. That's the only difference. It's still going to be 100 points. It's just if it's really volatile, it might be like 30 seconds or 1 minute or 5 minutes and trade is closed. Or you might have to wait 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour for it to close. But the risk is the same. The trade is the same. The setup is the same. Everything is the same. It just might take a little bit longer to close. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, perfect. So this is how the risk works. Now, the one example, and remember what I said, it doesn't matter which markets we trade, right? It doesn't matter. Just realize nothing matters, okay? So let's just take an example of, let's say we do a Bitcoin trade. I want to explain what 100 points is to you. Okay, what is 100 points? You know, our strategy is based on 100 point stop loss take. What is it? So right here, you can see, for example, we enter a buy trade on BTC, on Bitcoin, and our trade opens at 97,560. What's 100 points? 100 points in Bitcoin is $100 in its price. So where do we set our take profit? 97,660. So you see from 560 to 660, 100 points up. Where do we set our stop loss? From 560 to 460, 100 points down. Okay? So that's very simply just it. That's all it is. Okay, so 100 points up, 100 points down. Now this is a cheat sheet that we've made. This is basically our entire trading strategy on a sheet. Okay, so you can see, for example, let's take gold. Okay, on gold, 1 cent in the gold price is 1 point. So 100 points is $1 in its price, 100 cents, right? So let's look at gold right here. You can see 2645.36. Let's say we do a buy trade. For example, where do I set my take profit? You see 45.36, 46.36, $1 above. Okay, where do I set my stop loss? From 45.36, 44.36, $1 below. That's 100 points in gold. So each market is calculated differently, but guess what? We give you the cheat sheet. Okay, so you guys all have access to the cheat sheet. By the way, let's see what's going on. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people here. Yo, what up, Lon? What up, Crypto Boy? What up, Beast? What up, Anar? What up, OMG? What up, Sunny? How's it going? Hit it up. Brian, Hazel, Classic, ATH, BZ. What's going on? CJ, aka PWC Edit. What's up? Shout out. Let's go. CH Sal, what's going on? Milo, bro. Milo is saying that's not true. Each instrument has its own point value. That's exactly what I just explained. Each market is calculated differently. So 100 points in Bitcoin is $100 in its price. $100 in its price on gold is not 100 points. That's a lot more. So $1 in gold is 100 points. What's going on, man? You can come on in. How's it going? All right. What's up?
No, I just
Yeah, we trade. Come on in. Hey, how's it going? Okay, yeah. So you can grab a sheet there, but we trade live here every single day. It's completely free. We make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day here, and I show you exactly how to do it. So, you can sit in. We just started the live session. All right. Now, let's see right here. Yo, what up, Alex? What's going on? CH is saying, AK money printing time. Let's go. You know what it is. Let's go. Why not go all in? That's a really great question, because you will blow your account. Very simply, that's why we don't go all in. Because here's the reality. It's not possible to get 100% win rate. And I keep saying this, but most people will never understand it, okay? It's because you always want to win every single one of your trades, because you want to live in this dimension of like unicorns and everything is great, but that's not how it is. You will lose trades. But how do we make $1,000 to $5,000 a day here? It's because we have a profitable trading strategy, profitable trading system, and I just follow it every single day. I win some trades, I lose some trades, but over time I'm profitable. All right. What's this class? So we basically show you guys exactly what our trading system is, strategy is. It's completely free, so just come here and learn. Where are you located, guys? We're located in Toronto. We have our office in Toronto here. I'll give you guys the office address. So there's the office address. Take a screenshot. All of the information is on our website. You can just go to justsimpletrading.org or akpwc.com, whichever one. Let's go. 1 to 3 risk reward ratio doesn't work. You will guaranteed lose money over time. Actually, what happens is a lot of people come here and they try to give me trading advice. Okay. So they're like, hey, trust me, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. What does that mean? I'll show you guys. So they're like, we'll set our stop loss at 100, but we'll set our take profit at 300. Wow. It sounds great, right? Because you think, wait, I'm only risking 100, but I can make 300. Do you know why that doesn't work? Because we've tested it. And what happens is, what's going to happen is you're setting your stop loss too tight. You're setting your take profit too big. The market's going to go. It might go up to like 150 take profit, but guess what? You didn't hit take profit. You didn't. And now what's happening is going to come back down and you're going to get kicked out of the trade. A lot of people say, wait, what if I just set my stop loss at $5 and I set my take profit at 100? I'm only risking 5, but I can make 100. You know what's going to happen? The market goes in waves. The moment you open, it's going to go down 5 points. You're out. You're out. Okay? So this is why nothing else works unless you have a track record. What is a track record? A trading history. You know how I show my trading history? If you have a trading history of at least 3 to 5 years on a live account that you're profitable and you can tell me your exact trading strategy and I can duplicate it, then don't come here giving trade advice. You should just be coming here to learn, okay? Because the reality is not one person, I've actually been on social media, TikTok for the past like 6 to 8 years asking, is there anyone that can come here and show me a live
duplicate and this thing?
Yeah, so what I mean is if there's a trading strategy, it should be very specific, like step by step, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. That's a trading strategy, right? Because feelings and emotions is not a trading strategy. You know, like when someone's like, bro, I just know. No, they don't. There's no such thing as I just know in the markets. Okay, nobody knows. So a trading strategy should be able to be duplicatable. Like you should be able to duplicate a trading strategy. Okay, and if it's profitable, I should be able to give it to anyone, and they should be able to do the same thing. That's what a trading strategy is, right? So nobody else has a trading strategy that they can show is profitable. We're literally the only ones, and all of our trades are done live. All right, yeah, trust me, bro, is not a trading strategy, Milo. Exactly. Are you saying your strategy is 1-to-1 risk reward ratio? Yes, it's 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. What is the reason for that? The reason is because we've actually tested everything else. 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, everything. We've tested everything. It doesn't work over time. All right. So 1-to-1 risk reward ratio following this exact strategy gives us around a 60 to 65% accuracy. Okay, now let me see if we can go ahead and do some trades. Thoughts on people. Okay, so this is good. CV is saying thoughts on people who charge $110 for their trading courses or communities. It's a scam. So the thing is, they need to charge you money because they're not making money in the markets. That's why they need to charge you. Actually, the best advice I ever got was only take advice from people you want to be like. You know, which is so crazy. Like, if you actually think about it, it's so crazy. Because your dad's, uncle's, nephew's, dog's, cousin's, mother's friend is going to be sitting in his mom's basement and telling you, bro, if you want to make money. It's like, wait, hold on. You're living in the basement. Why would I listen to you? Like, you know what I mean? But they'll be like, no, trust me, bro. Because here's the thing. Whenever it comes to trust me, bro, you should always be like, hold on, wait. Why should I trust you? Okay, you drive a 1991 Corolla. Why am I going to take financial advice from you? You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Actually, just life advice, just in general. I wouldn't even, if that guy says like, yo, I would buy this type of milk. I'm like, I'm never buying that. You live in your mom's basement, okay? Only take advice from people you want to be like. Now, everybody's asking, how do you get started? Where to go? All right, guys. So here's how you get started. Go to Avado.com, get your account set up. Don't waste time. They're licensed, they're regulated. We've been using them for about 2 years. It's really good, and they have the lowest fees. So if you're trading, anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money because you're losing money on the fees. You don't even realize it. Okay, so because this is our business, trading, we want to make sure we're trading on a trading platform where we actually have the biggest trading profit margins possible. Because the one example I always give is like, okay, let's say I want to sell this table, right? Let's say I want to sell this table and market price is $20. I can go to a distributor who'll sell me this table for $25, right? Now, am I going to make money in the market? No. Why? Because I'm paying so much. But if I go and I buy this table for $10, am I going to make money in the market? Yeah, because now I have $10 margin. But if I find a distributor that's selling it for $1, am I out of my mind to go anywhere else? No, I'm going to go to the guy who's selling it for the cheapest so that I have the highest profit margin. The thing is, people don't realize these things. You won't realize until you've lost like $500,000 trading on a trading platform that's charging you crazy fees. All right. Now, there's a guy that lives here in Brampton that charges $150 a month for copy trades. That's hilarious. If they're actually making money in the markets, why do they need to charge you $150? Okay. Let's see. What site do you trade on? So we're trading on Avado.com, ABBADO.com. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see if there's a trade we can take here. Okay, so the only markets that we can do right now is crypto. Usually I trade Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. And there's so much volume in those every single day. Obviously, it's Saturday, so it might be a little bit slower because if, let's say, crypto is being slow, I'll just go to NASDAQ, during the week. Or if NASDAQ is being slow, I'll just go to gold or whatever it works. But right now, it's just crypto, so we're just going to wait. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys something right here. Classic is saying, you're literally the first guy ever to say one-to-one. Exactly, because none of the other guys you listen to actually are profitable. Yo, Ray, thank you for the gift. Jazz is saying, you really do this for free, teaching people for free. That's awesome. Okay, here's the thing. There's an ulterior motive. Okay, what is my motive here? Because everyone's like, wait, you're teaching for free? Like, because actually, whenever I hit take profit, so many people take the trades. Obviously, that's up to them. Whatever they do, whatever you do is totally up to you. But then whenever I hit take profit, I just see the comments like, made 400, made 20, made $36. And that's great. It's great that everyone's making money. The reality is, I need to be able to scale this business to the hundreds of millions of dollars. So I'm being as public as possible. Here's my trading strategy. I don't care because I need to be able to have as many people do well and whatever. I don't really care because there's trillions moving. You making money is not taking any money away from my pocket. Let's say if we had a convenience store across the street, yeah, then we're in competition. But in this market, we are not in competition. Okay, there's no competition. It's too big. It's too much money. Okay. What's your name on Avado? So on Avado, I didn't create a copy trade thing, so I'm not there. Ray is saying, let's see what Ray is saying. Yo, Ray, thanks for the gift. Ray is saying, all I get is scammers. Yeah, that's the problem. Like on social media, you're just going to find people who are not profitable. But actually, whenever you see them, if you ask them, hey, show me your trading history. Look, you know how I'll show you my trading history? By the way, for anyone who's watching, we got a lot of people watching here. So here's my entire trading history. You can see winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trade. It's normal. Like obviously I'm going to win trades and lose some trades. But let's go over here. We've made a profit on this account that we started with $200,000, a profit of $473,000. Resilience, web trader. Isn't one-to-one too tight? No, actually, let me clarify that. So it's one-to-one at 100 points above and below. 100 points above and below. Let's see here. Okay, resilience is saying, actually, this is also a really good question, okay? So they're saying, if everyone does the same trade, it's going to be too crowded. Let me tell you guys something. All right, yeah, have a good one too. The problem is, all of us, we don't have enough money. All right, have a good one. So let's say we all just do the same trade. We don't affect the market, okay? No one, like none of us, unless we have hundreds of millions of dollars, our trades are like nothing. It's like a grain of sand in the desert. It's like a drop of water in the ocean. It's nothing. The market doesn't even feel it. Like we can literally all do the same trades, even 10 times our volume, and it'll just nothing. It won't even show because it's billions of dollars. Let's just be real. How big are the trades you're doing and I'm doing? My trades are only $1,000. That's nothing. And let's say even if another 1,000 people just did the same trade, that's only $1 million. $1 million doesn't even move the market 1 cent. Okay, just so you guys understand, $1 million doesn't even move the market 1 point. It actually takes 100, 500 million to move the market. Okay, so yeah, no, it's actually we're too small. All right, hit it up and saying you're holding XRP. No, I actually don't hold anything. I just trade. I hit it up and saying we're just here for the ride. Exactly. We just ride it out. We make money in the markets. We're in and out every single day. If we buy randomly, do we just set 1-to-1 risk reward ratio? No, we don't buy randomly. Okay, let me go through the strategy just so you guys understand. So right here, when the super trend, when the range bars reverse, so when it goes from green to red, that's where we're looking for a sell trade. Okay, and when it goes from red to green, that's when we're looking for a buy trade. Okay, now I'm gonna say this over and over again because what happens is everyone just like is here and then they go home and they call me at like 2 a.m. like, hey, when do I take a buy trade? Okay, so this is how I do it. All right. Okay, now then we go over and we look, okay, what's happening right here with the super trend. If the super trend is green, then we only take a buy trade. If the super trend is red, we only take the sell trade. CV is saying, what was your best trade, most profitable trade? Okay, so I'll tell you guys. Okay, everybody wants to know like the potential in trading. Okay, so during COVID, I just took 20K onto the side just for fun because I was like, okay, if I lose it, it's fine. Okay, you know, it was just 20. So I put 20K in account and then I was just doing very large risk trades because I don't know if you guys remember, but the markets were crashing like crazy during COVID. Everyone was down like 80%, 90, like everything was down, you know? And that was it was actually, I know like it's so bad to say, but that was like the best time ever because all I did was enter sell trades and I took my account from 20K to over $700,000. I bought a Porsche, I bought watches. I was just like, I went to Dubai. Like I was just like chilling because it was like free money. I was just entering sell trades. And the market was like going down like crazy. So there's so much potential. Like my biggest trade was 120K that I made in like a day. You know, so the potential is there. Like it's crazy potential. So the money is there. It's just about understanding how to do it properly. Okay. Now, yeah, hit it up and saying, yeah, just 20K. I mean, like that was just for fun. You know, I was like, if I lose it, I lose it. It's fine. Do you still have the car? No, like I've been like, I get tired of cars very fast. So I sold that one. I got another Porsche. That one, someone totaled on the highway. So like long story. And now I just have like a Mercedes GLE, keeping it low key, you know. You got old. Yeah, I did get old. Now at least my car now has massaging seats. Like I get in, I am getting old. So yeah. All right, let's see. Can we do without leverage? Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to the account has up to 1 to 500 leverage. But you never, and I always say this, you should never max out your leverage. Okay, what do I mean? So you see how my account has 600,000 in it, right? So let's just see what's the biggest trade I can take. Okay, so if I do 100 lot, oh wait, let's go to BTC. Okay, let's just see. So let's say 100 lots on BTC, which is like a $10,000 trade, would take 117,000 margin, 400, 500. Okay, so I could basically do a 500 lot trade, which would be a $50,000 trade. That's the max that, like, you know, I mean, obviously, if I don't set stop loss or take profit, it could be way bigger, $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 trade. But I will never do this. You should never do this. Never max lot size put in a trade. Never. This is what I always say. We risk as little as possible. Now, here's the thing. Let's say I was to put in 5,000 lots. Now, you see how the margin requirement is $5.8 million. So in order for me to open this trade, I need $5.8 million in this account. Obviously, I don't have $5.8 million in this account. So what happens if I click buy? I mean, I hope it doesn't open the trade. There you go. It says not enough money. Okay, a little bit of sweat before. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what if it... No, but it can't open because I don't have enough margin for this trade. Okay? So, yeah. Everyone's laughing in the comments. I know. I was like, oh my God. No, so it can't open because I don't have enough money to open this trade. But that would have been crazy if that actually opened. What platform are you using? So guys, I'm trading on Abato.com. So go get your account set up, abbado.com. Get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Don't waste time. Literally every single day here, around this time and around 10 p.m. So wherever you guys are in the world, we have a few hundred people watching. Guys, can you put in the comments where you guys are in the world? I just want to know. We got a whole bunch of people here at the office. Let's see where you guys are from in the world. Milo, it's the web trader. CV saying, bros, hard drop. Yeah, I know, it did. All right, so we got people from Toronto, Texas, California, Georgia, Toronto. I don't even know where that is. Nova Scotia, New York, Boston, Washington, North Carolina, England, California, Mississauga. Brian, you're in Mississauga? Why are you not here? We have our office here. Hawaii, Vaughan, Resilience, you got to come by. Mexico, New Jersey, Edmonton, Pennsylvania, Bangkok. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, you guys are crazy. Southeast Asia, Singapore. That's insane. I've always wanted to go to Singapore. Mississauga, Sweden. Wow, we're pretty global here, which is crazy. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys just come here and learn exactly how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and just come and learn, and you don't ever have to pay me. Trinidad, that's crazy. Bora Bora, yo, Bora Bora, you're living life, man. Let's go. CV, I got you. Puerto Rico, Alberta. All right. That's crazy. London, Malta. Wow. Let's see. All right, so let's see if we can take a trade. Can your trade size be different from risk amount? Okay, so here, I'll show you guys how much we risk. The maximum that I would risk right here is according to our cheat sheet, you can call it. So basically, the golden rule that I say is one lot size maximum is what I would do per 10,000 in the account. Now you can just do the math. Okay, it's very simple. If I have 5,000, I would do 0.5. If I have 50,000, I would do 5. If I have 20,000, I would do 2 maximum. Okay, so that's basically how I use the lot size, but I would risk as little as possible. Yo, Danita, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Moa is saying, which broker is best for without leverage? Now, here's the thing. Just go to Abato. You can trade with as little as possible. You can do 0.01 lot size risk on a trade, which means you're only risking in the cents, in the pennies, very small. Okay. All right, guys. So we might be able to take a trade here. What color is the super trend? It's green, which means we're looking for a buy trade. Let's go over to BTC. All right. So you see how the range bars are red? This is actually a great example. As soon as this goes green, so you see how the super trend is still green, we'd be looking for a buy trade because that's the reversal. Okay, so I'm going to do a $1,000 trade right here in front of you guys. First trade of the day. So let's see. How to deposit. All right, so I'll walk you through that very simply. You click your email on the top right corner. You click deposit funds. Now, you can either do bank transfer, which is a wire transfer, or you could do crypto. Wire transfers usually take about a day or two. Just follow the instructions. Very simple. You take it to the bank. You say, I want to send a wire transfer. Or if you do crypto, it's within 10, 15 minutes. It's in your account. You're ready to go. Okay, there we go. You guys see we're getting that green candle right there. So I'm going to go ahead, enter this buy trade. All right, there we go. So we just entered a buy trade right here on gold, on Bitcoin. I did 10 lots, which means that this is going to be a $1,000 trade. Okay, so I just did this trade. Remember, the risk is less than 1%. I know it sounds like a lot, $1,000 trade, but it's less than 1% risk, okay? Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Now, on 10 lots, Abato actually does the calculation. You don't really have to think, okay? So I'm gonna click and drag it down, and you can see right here, it says like negative 800, negative 900, negative 1,000, and then I let go, okay? Now, if you did 0.01 lot, when you click and drag it down, it's gonna go to $1. It'll be like 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, $1. But it'd be at the same place. It's just a smaller size, you know? Now, I'm going to set my take profit. I always set stop loss first because I always want to protect myself first, okay? Everyone's like, what about take profit? Look, profit, we can worry about later because if it pushes up crazy, that's fine. But I got to protect myself first, okay? So I set my stop loss. CV is saying, you got this, bro. It's only 1K. I know, it's only 1K. Exactly. Now, I'm going to set my take profit. So again, click and drag it up, and you can see the numbers increase as I'm dragging it up. You can see right there, 900, 1,000. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to let it go, and there's my stop loss, and there's my take profit. Okay, so now I've entered this trade, and we're just going to let it ride out. That's it. That's basically the entire strategy. You saw it. So basically, the super trend was red. Obviously, now it's gone red. I mean, it was green, so we entered a buy trade. It's gone red, which is fine. We entered the trade already, so, you know, the market moves. It's okay. And then right here, we were getting that reversal right there, which we're still, you see, it's still kind of, we're in that reversal period right now, right there. All right. Where do you get the stop loss from? Okay, so basically, the way to set stop loss and take profit is whenever you enter the trade, this box is going to open, which is your actual trade is going to open, right? So you just click and drag it up and down, and that's how you set stop loss and take profit. All right. Now, Orange Machine is saying for $1 stop loss, we're going to be easily get stopped out every time, right? No, so the stop loss and take profit is at 100 points. So it's point based. Now, that 100 points could be worth $1. It could be worth $10. It could be worth $20. The same 100 points. It could be worth 1,000. It could be worth 1,000,000. But it's still 100 points. Okay. All right. So, what's your concept on prop firms? Now, here's the thing. So, I don't actually do prop firm trading, but there's a lot of, Abato does have prop firm. I don't use it. I just trade with my own capital. What's the promo code? It's AKPWC. I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's see right here. Do you have people in your class? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people here. I don't. There's people that comment. They're like, he's not talking to anybody. All right, here. Look, I'll show you guys. Yo, say what up to TikTok, everybody. How's it going? What's up? All right, we got a whole bunch of people in our class here. By the way, guys, feel free to come by. We're here in our Toronto office 7 days a week. I'm here every single day. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right. It's AKA PWC 350. Where is the office? Okay, now everybody's asking for the office. Okay, so here is our office address. You guys can come here. You guys can visit me in person. You guys can take a screenshot. It's right there. We're at 1325 Eglinton Avenue East. There's my phone number. You can call me or text me at any time there. Siren is saying, so these people just showed up and you welcomed them in to hang out with you? Yeah, basically. I mean, they're all coming here to learn, exactly how it works. And learn how to actually be profitable. So come on by. All right, let's go. Is the class free? Yeah, everything's free. I actually don't sell anything. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, okay, let's go through this sheet, okay? So let's go down here. Now, in the cheat sheet, it goes over all of the different markets because we technically can trade any market. So let's say we want to trade Tesla. Where do we set our stop loss and take profit? So right here, you can see on Tesla, let's say our entry is 199.23. Where would we set our take profit? Remember, on stocks, it's $1 above and $1 below. So it'd be right here at 200.23. So a dollar above is our take profit. And right here, 199.23 to 198.23. So a dollar below would be our stop loss. Now, guys, remember, this is for buy trade examples. For a sell trade example, it's just the opposite. It's just the opposite, okay? So if this was a sell trade, so let's say we entered at 199.23, our stop loss on a sell trade would be 200. On a sell trade, our stop loss would be above, and our take profit would be below. Okay. What is he selling? I'm actually not selling anything. Your Wealth Buddy saying, how come it's free? Most people charge. Yeah, the reason is because I'm actually trying to be as public as possible because I'm trying to raise about $100 million. So basically every single day I'm trying to raise $100 million. So that's why I don't need to sell anything. I just need for everyone to be as successful as possible. So then maybe your friend John, his dad has a trust fund with like 200 million and they're like, what do we do? And then you say, oh wait, I know this guy, AKPWC on TikTok. He makes like 5 to 8% a month, maybe. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I need to be able to raise large amounts of capital. All right. Let's go. What broker am I using? So I'm trading on Abado.com, ABBADO.com. Guys, go get your account set up, get it set up, funded, verified. Don't waste time. Abado.com. All right. Why can't I use NinjaTrader? Because their fees are so high, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get wrecked for sure. What would you do with 100 mil? Okay, just so you guys understand the business of trading. Okay, whatever you think that you came in here for, I'm about to tell you the business. Okay, are you guys ready for this? So, right now I make 5 to 8% a month. If I get access to $100 million, and if I can even make 1 to 2% a month, that would be $1 million to $2 million a month. That's like the reality, okay? And that's exactly how these funds grow. Now, let's say you want to know about yourself. You're like, how do I start the business of trading? Okay, here's how you start it. Let's say for the next year to 2 years, you can start trading and you start making 2 to 3% a month. Okay, do you know how much that is? On $1,000, that's only $20 to $30 a month. That doesn't sound like a lot, right? In a whole month, on your $1,000 account, you're making 20 to 30. Let's say you can do that for 1 to 2 years. Okay, consistent. Now, if you go out and you say, hey, look, I make 2 to 3% a month, give me $1 million, give me $5 million. Someone might give you $1 million. Now, suddenly, if you're making 1 to 2, let's say like 2 to 3% on $1 million every month, that's $20,000 to $30,000 USD a month. Okay, that's pretty good. Everyone would be very down with making 20 to 30,000 USD a month, right? Now, let's say you can do that, then you go out and you raise 5 million, 10 million. Now you're doing $100,000 to $200,000 a month. But where was the beginning? It's you had a track record. You need to build a history. This is why I say you guys need to stop wasting time. Stop. Go right now. You know, instead of your friends calling you, oh, hey, come hang out. Stop. You don't have time for that. You have bills to pay. You have people who are, you have people who you're responsible for. So start building a track record right now so that you're able to grow your trading business. Okay. That's really what it comes down to, because a lot of people, this is what I always tell everyone, is that, you're driving in your dinky old car and someone is going to drive past you in a Ferrari or a Lambo, right? And your kid is sitting and your kid is like, oh, Dad, Mom, how come we don't have that? And now, because you actually don't have an answer, because the only answer was you were lazy and you weren't actually willing to do anything with your life, you're going to say, oh no, these rich people, they're the worst. No, they're not the worst. The only difference is they actually went out, they took the risk, they went and they learned a new skill and they worked hard, and now they're living life. And your problem is you like to complain. It's a different lifestyle. Okay, it's a different lifestyle. You are ready to go drive 20 minutes to save $3, whereas they will spend 20 minutes making an extra $500,000. That's the difference. So don't waste time, because there's so much money to be made on a daily basis. I actually don't understand why people are still waiting. Actually, there's people that join the live. They're like, wait, I've been watching you for 3 years. Your account was only like 100,000. And I'm like, okay, well, did you start? They're like, no. I'm like, I don't get it. You watched me literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the past year or 2 years, and you're still just watching? And I don't even charge anything. Like, I'm literally here every single day, yelling in your face, showing you how I make. Like, one trade is how much you make in a whole week. 2-3 trades ends up really being how much you make in a month. And I make it in front of your face every day. And you're still waiting. I actually don't understand it. People are way too lazy. And then you like to complain. All right. Now everyone's like, what's the platform? Well, okay. So guys, where I'm trading right now is Abato.com. Go get your account set up here. I'll just go right here. You just submitted your ID. How long does it wait? Dragan, it takes about 24 hours. All right. So here's the how to start. Okay. Go get your account set up. Get it funded. Have a go. Get it verified. Don't waste time. Get it set up so you can actually start practicing, because we can start practicing with $1 trades. The risk is only $1. What are you waiting for? Oh, let's see. Did something happen? Oh, our trade is still open. Okay. Oh, it's yours? Oh, I was like, because I have the same sound. I was like, wait, did we hit take profit? All right, so the trade is still open. Let's go. How many trades a month? The promo code is 8KAPWC. What's the difference? I've been using Webull, Thinkorswim, Robinhood. Yeah, so actually, like Robinhood, for example, is not really a trading platform. It's an investment platform, just like Wealthsimple and all those. But the thing is, you're getting wrecked on fees. People don't realize, but the spreads are huge. They don't even know what spreads are. What is spreads? Is the difference between the buy and sell price. How many time frames? So I'm always on the 1 minute time frame. Because we're always looking at the super trend indicator. How fast can a person start consistent profits? I mean, technically, you can start from day one. DJ, so where we're trading is Abato.com, ABBADO.com. Go get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Let's go. Plus, we can trade all the markets here. We can trade all the market sessions. So we could just... spread is huge on Wealthsimple. Yeah, exactly. This is why it's like most people don't understand. All right, man. Have a good one. Yeah, take care. Siren Singh, I'm using a demo account on Abato right now, and it's super easy. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They have the lowest fees, and it's the easiest platform to use. How can I register the account? How do I get the super trend? Okay. How to register the account? Just go right here, take a screenshot, Abato.com, get your account set up on their web trader. No, Betty, it's Abato. How fast can a person learn? Just come here. I do these live sessions twice every single day. I do the live trades where you can watch and learn, see exactly what I do, ask any questions. Did I design the platform? No, so basically, this is our website. So this is what we developed, our trading system, our trading strategy. That's ours. Now, Abato is just where we do the trades, okay? Because we need to do the trades somewhere. We need to use a broker to do the trades. So we're trading on Abato. All right. Anything wrong with interact? Yeah, huge fees. Recommend a YouTube video for learning basics. Yeah, so actually, if you just, on our website, justsimpletrading.org, click learn. So go and click learn. It's going to open up our school community. Join. Okay, we got a whole bunch of people that are joining right now. Okay, so all of you guys who just requested to join the school community, I just approved all of you guys. So just refresh and you guys are in. So go right now to the classroom on school, click step-by-step video tutorials, and then watch all these videos, guys. Watch all these videos. What's the code? Guys, it's AKPWC on the Abato web trader. Kemi is saying credit it and start trading right away. Siren is saying, guys, I just signed up for all of this over the last few days. No fees at all. Exactly. You guys got it. What's the name of the website? It's Abato.com. ABBADO.com. It's right there, guys. It's right there. Okay, let's see. We're still in this trade. It's at about $780 in profit right now. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, for sure. X, I got you. Is it for stocks or crypto? Guys, we actually trade all of the markets here every single day. Mostly I trade forex stocks. I trade gold, Bitcoin, and Nasdaq mostly. Yeah, Desmond, it's AKA PWC. Kevin is saying I'm on school. Okay, perfect. So if you're on school, then just go to the classroom and then you can watch it right there. How do you get the super trend indicator? All right, so when you're on the Abato web, and guys, there we go. Congratulations. There we go. There's $1,000 trade right there. You guys didn't have to pay. We just made $1,000 USD in front of your face. What are you waiting for? Go get it set up. There you go. Congratulations to everybody who's following along, who's making money. Let's go. There's no price to join. It's completely free. You never have to pay. What are you waiting for? So, guys, that was crazy. So, guys, to get started right now, go to abato.com. Here's the how to step. Just take a screenshot. ABBADO.com. Get your account set up on their web trader. You can use the promo code AKPWC. Then go to justsimpletrading.org. All right, that's our website. Click Access System, register your account. You get access to it right away. You don't have to pay. I'm going to walk you guys through the entire steps, step by step. Then click Learn, and it's going to take you to our school community. All right, we got more people. We got a whole bunch of people that are joining the school community. All right, so here's the one thing. So you guys know how we just made $1,000? I'm going to give it to you guys. Are you ready? I'm going to give it to all of you guys. So this $1,000, what I want you to do right now, when you have your Abato account set up, you guys can do this too, okay? So when you have your Abato web trader, who does this? Who comes live, shows you their live trade, and then gives you guys the profit? Only me. All right, so do this right now. I'm going to fund your trading account, all right? Click your email on the top right corner. We just made $1,000. I'm going to give it to you guys. Click your email. Click deposit funds. Click crypto. Enter 10, okay? Enter 10. Click proceed, click continue funding. All right, guys, follow this. I'm going to fund your account right now. Click choose currency and then select Tether on USDT on Ethereum. Tether on Ethereum. Click proceed to payment. All right, you guys see 10. You guys see this page? Take a screenshot and send it to me on school. Okay, send it to me on school right after this live. I'm going to fund all your accounts. All right, so we're going to fund everybody's account. Congratulations for joining. There we go. You guys are all part of this giveaway. Who does this? Okay. I come live, I make money, and I give it to you guys. All right. So don't waste time. Get your Abato account set up. Follow the steps. Let's go. And I'm going to fund your account. Let's go. Yeah, Jeffrey, 10. All right. So guys, we actually just made... Here, I'll show you guys right here. We just did $1,000 trade. So there we go. We made $1,059 profit on that trade. I'm just going to give it to all of you guys. Let's go. All right. Can I get into, even though I did it yesterday? All right. I mean, it's usually just once. So FOMO, just go to abato.com. If you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money. Just go to abato.com, get your account set up. Where's the school? So you got to go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then click Learn. All right, then click Learn. ATH saying it's not a function. I don't know what it's saying. What do you think of Fred trading? I don't know who that is, Wahab. All right, guys, count me in for the 10 for sure. Dale, I got you. All right, guys, so right here on school, I'm right here. It's AKPWC official, okay? So just send me a message there with the screenshot. I'm going to fund all your guys' accounts. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day here for this live. Thank you guys all for joining. This was a great live. We just made $1,000, and I'm going to give it to all of you guys. Have a good one. Make sure you guys get your account set up, started on Abato and Just Simple Trading. Get it funded, get it verified. Let's go. And I'll see you guys in about 6 hours from now, guys. I'm going to be live again. 6 hours, okay? So cancel all your plans. You don't need to go chill with anybody. Forget everything else. I'm going to be live. Unless it's UFC night, then after UFC, I'll go live. Okay, I think it's UFC night tonight. So after UFC, whenever the fights are done, I'll go live. All right, and then in the meantime, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Let's go. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care, and we will see you guys later tonight. Just send me a message with the screenshot of the deposit page on AKPWC official once you join the school community. Okay, join the school community. All right, we got a whole bunch of people that are joining right now. Okay, I proved you, Chris. Proved you. Here's the steps on how to start. Take a screenshot. Don't waste time. I'm gonna fund your account. All right, guys, have a good one. The promo code is AKAPWC. It's right there on the screen, and I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna call it for this live. Okay, 30 seconds. All right. Did you guys do this? I'll walk around and I'll do it. Very good. Yeah, so here's my contact information. My phone number is right there, and our office address is right here. Of course, all the feeds are live, Milo. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you guys later on tonight.